A lot of attention this game as the Syndic's locked in to how Armut and Santorin are going to be piloting these. These guys need to start going for some of these early flanks, and with the large wave that Gory has built up, Jensen will recover some of it, but he's already low enough that he needs to start thinking about whether or not he can stand.
Is he going to solo kill him? Oh, that was close. He's going to go for a one flash auto attack, baby. That's all it takes. Gory picks up first blood, and unfortunately, he is now between two towers, and Santorin's going to punish that one.
Forces the flash out of Santorin.
As he is stacking up this wave, looking for the cage, River now feels beckoned to come over and save Gory because Gory doesn't have a flash of his own after he went for the dive under the tower. Santorin doesn't have flash to follow, but Jensen with the baleful strike slicks it through as early as possible in the game. First Dragon coming online at 5:47, 5:48-ish. And that means we're looking at a quick maths 20.
How strong Gory is as Ignar potentially getting caught out.
Stun doesn't land, but Huhi lands the Abyssal Dive. Santorin blocks it off with a nice Vault Breaker. The cage comes down, huge damage from the W, throws out the primordial first, but River's still not going down, but Tomo has come to claim his prize. They're taking every single game as seriously as possible, even if playoffs is no longer on the line, because they're preparing for
gank.
Now, bot lane, Santorin looking for the Vault Breaker, knows that Huhi doesn't have flash. That's an easy pickup. Hit 6, cease and desist online as well. Flashing after Stixay. One more auto attack. Not enough damage, but he's got the second Vault Breaker, and it's a double for Santorin.
Let's jump in.
I mean, it's still 2k HP, but if you jump in, you're going to get point-and-click stunned by an Annie. And depend on him on where he decides. Oh, but he knows that Gory still doesn't have flash. Right on top of the cage. Stunned for 10 billion years and no way out of that one.
Santorin and Jensen down a peg as this mid lane turret is very likely to go down. Dignitas already have control around the dragon. They're starting it up, and there's no...
This one's a banger. I love the new profile picture.
Look at Licorice. We're not done.
Yeah. Well, Licorice is going to walk into the pit uncontested. 3,000 HP. River now gets to walk up, and Dignitas have to forfeit the dragon unless Santorin can pull off a miracle. But he's giving it up. He doesn't want to risk it. Second dragon for Golden Guardian.
Allows River to get into position, so Easy Dragon goes right on over to the other side. Jensen needs to get something that's worth the top side as this mid lane turret's going down.
Oh, and the resets actually gets a lot of damage on Tomo. Forces hit. I think Licorice hasn't been able to... whoa, what happened here? I mean, they knew that Ignar's flash was down, and I guess Ignar went...
And now Santorin needs to try and make this play happen because they weren't at the lanes first. Look at this rotation.
And Santorin thinks that I got Jensen in my back pocket, but they're going to get collapsed on right here by Stixay and Huhi, and now Santorin is forced to retreat afterwards. He's going to get out more than likely unless they continue the dive, and Santorin has to give up the tower as well.
Yeah, because Golden Guardian is so decisive with their map movements, they're able to find another kill.
Access into the river, and Golden Guardians are the ones starting up the dragon in the pit. Yeah. I mean, Santorin, that's a one-way trip over the wall if he wants to look for a steal.
Yeah, and look at that, already coming through, another turret.
Approaching from the left side, making it slow. It's only 7,000 HP, so he's got plenty of time to look for the backline. Stixay would be the prime target if he gets in range. Breaker right on top of him. He's going to look for cease and desist on River that gets the flash out. Cage not right on top of it, though. And Tomo is down in the backline, but that forces River to pop the lens respite. Tomo has to keep his distance. Jensen's already popped Licorice. Tomo cannot contribute any more damage, but the lens respite has been burned. Dignitas, do they feel confident about taking this one? But Santorin and Ignar low. Ignar's gone. The tongue takes him out. Golden Guardians now have regained control. Jensen now trapped in the pit. He still has flash, but he's maintaining. But Armin is teleporting right out back. Maybe Dignitas can swing this one around. Armin's into the backline. Tomo flashing forward. Stixay's trying to fight right on back. The AoE Rock is doing all the damage to the cage. The only thing that keeps him in there. Armin pulls him in with the all-out through the cage stun, but Huhi trades it right on back. And now Jensen goes golden. River forced to go back. So many low HP members, but it's only him and Huhi, and they can't get the range. Abyssal Dive on the wall, and we're still fighting, baby. Licorice to teleport. Jensen, and he just goes unstoppable with the ultimate to go right over. Flashing on top of Tomo says, sit down, boy. That's my kill. Has no idea. He probably sees it 2,000 HP, but Santorin has smite. He should be able to secure it. Just one Murano. Easy clap, baby. Dignitas take the truth. And we're back to fighting in the topside jungle. Joshi, the least power. And it's the burn that shuts him down.
I mean, Jensen's not coming over. He tries to tap the wave, but this is already down to half.
5,000 HP, 4,000 HP, 3,000, 2,000. Golden Guardian should be able to secure it, but he all-outs River over the wall! And Stixay still secures the Baron. Now Golden Guardians just need to run and get out of there. But Ignar's going to look to cut them off. Golden Guardians are going to now have to depend on their front line to guarantee their carries get the bailout they need. Dignitas still on the hunt. They have a couple of towers, and they should be safe under the tower, but they're going to Maybe look for the dive. I mean, this would be really
This is
difficult.
desperate. This is oh no, they're gonna try to stop him.
He stopped one.
Jensen!
All 5 members have to recall together. If one, leave no man left behind.
Fight! Oh, Arma does that, and then after that, God, I was so worried. This is the kind of thing where it's like one person goes too fast. I start freaking out. It's like, oh my God, that was not what it was all about. But they're out of ultimates, right? They don't have anything to actually get this fight started. And so far, I mean, we even take a look at that. Jensen's like, what are they doing?
I mean, even Jensen's having a good time.
He's having a good time. He knows he's not playing for anything.
And probably in comms, all chat's like, this game is wild.
This great space around the dragon. We're currently 2 apiece, and I feel like Dignitas really need to start picking these up a little bit if they want to try and actually have a way back into this game.
With the Baron buff gone as well.
Try and keep this healthy. The rest of his team already starting up the dragon. There's so much vision control that there is nothing that Dignitas can come to do to deal with that, but it looks like they are going to trade at least one structure for it, so I mean, that's 2 kills effectively going over to Armor at this point. He's going to need to carry that a lot of others don't. You need to make sure you're okay to have the mana for the big fight immediately afterwards. And Golden Guardian, by sitting in this in ARAM for so long, 6 is down to half already, and here's the engage.
Licorice is looking for the unstoppable force. Arma body blocks it so that Ignore without Gyzos gets blocked up. Cease and desist onto the backline, but River and Corey huge Unleashed Stun onto the backline, looks for the Unleashed Power, but Santorin goes Golden. Arma isolates Licorice over the wall. No tank for Golden Guardian. The Lamb's Respite keeps the rest of the members alive, but they don't have a front line anymore for Golden Guardian, so they have... We'll see how fast Dignitas want to call him over. Santorin, it's up to you, but you know what? Golden Guardians respect the potential for a 50-50 smite. Keep Santorin peeled away from the rest of his team, marking him as Licorice gets locked in the cage once again. Arma taking a lot of damage from the back end because Stixay is free, hitting onto the tank, and no use. Ignore gets eliminated by Gory with the Unleashed Power. Tomo now onto the back line. Shield bow, forced out again. Death Rocket lands right and true. And that's the big carry gone for the side of Dignitas. Jensen's the only one left. And he takes out River, and there's no jungler anymore. And so the Baron is still on the table for Dignitas, but this means for Golden Guardians, they're going to turn their attention to the mid lane and look to take out the tower, maybe more. Yeah, I mean, everybody's still backing over here for Dignitas. It's a really awkward situation for them, but with no minions, this turret does not take a lot of damage. Santorin is still on the map. There's a potential flank coming through, potentially catching some stragglers. The Stixay gets stunned. He bails him out, but Santorin is now going to be called over. Cease and desist is not available, but he has flash, and he could look for a Vault Breaker flash if he gets in range. Licorice interrupts Santorin, and Licorice is able to walk on out. Stixay, the president, is taken out and safely escorted back to his side of the map. Yeah, they flanks on the right side where Golden Guardians might not suspect it, but they've been diligently marking him whenever he wants for it. Vault Breaker flash to get in range right on top of Stixay, but the Lamb's Respite keeps him alive, but now they have to stand aside. Huge knockup from Arma, and the all-out! He finds both marksman carries off Golden Guardians. Arma being able to clutch out the biggest play that Dignitas need, and if they take out all 5, that could be game!
This could be game! They're all right here, they have a wave, there is nobody left on Golden Guardians at all. After 10-15 minutes of an ARAP coming through, Dignitas, the 10th place team, deny Golden Guardians dream of 3rd.
It is the day of upsets, Josh, and it continues unsurprising. Dignitas will not go down without one more victory to add to their tally. Dignitas take down Golden Guardians.
Wow, what a way to do it, too. It just felt like they kept poking and prodding and poking and prodding, and eventually there's a slip-up coming through for Golden Guardians. The